Hey fellas, is it gay to be straight? Hello, welcome back to the water. My name is Beast and I'm back with Morgi and Haru. Immediate disclaimer. I procrastinated on starting the goddamn recording again, so it is 11:30 even. However, I have to wake up at 8 a.m. tomorrow in order to call into work to see if I actually have to work tomorrow or on Wednesday, since I still not know which of the two it fucking is, and if it is indeed tomorrow, then I actually need to go out of my way to call my barber to fucking cancel the appointment I made specifically on Tuesday because I was told I would have to work on Wednesday. Ah! So yeah, angry. Anyways. I'm fine going first or last. What about you?
私もどっちでもいいかな。お兄ちゃんに合わせるよ。
Right. It's been a while since the last time, so how are we going together?
一緒に、一緒。
My face is as red as a tomato right now. Just like we did back then?
そうだよね。
I know you were heavily against it back then, but even I thought it was... But even I thought it was weird back then when I ascended the tower to where you went.
でも、あの頃は単なる妹だったけど、今はもう妹だけじゃないから。
Makes sense. That's okay if you don't want it.
入りたい。
She suddenly declares while nodding, her face still reddish.
お母さんとお父さん、今日は帰ってこないから、秘密じゃなくてもいいから。でも、
Okay.
今は、水着、ない。まだ買ってないから。
Are they gonna pull an immediate second age scene this soon after the last? Obviously, we're in April after all. Yeah, so that's the one you wore when you were in middle school, yeah?
ダメだよ。さすがに小さいから。
Right. The fucking bath CG again! You can't escape it! What's the edit gotta be this time? Okay then, let's enter separate.
一緒に入りたい。
Oh, they're absolutely fucking.
入りたいもん。
I hope the band at least makes sure to, you know, not in the bathtub. That's not good for the pipes. Literally. If your bathtub clogs up too much, maybe stop jacking off in the bath that often, because that might be the reason. I also just randomly fucking learned this while I was watching a goddamn highlight reel of someone playing Kingdom Hearts for some reason. I think it was like the Stickman experience or something, like stream highlights. And you just pointed out the fact that like, yeah, apparently like not getting into the pipes of your shower or bathtub will make it clog up faster. I had to learn that, so you do as well. If you insist. How about we go naked then? That's how one normally enters the bath after all.
そうだよね。じゃあ、変じゃないよね。
Mm-hmm. It'll feel normal.
じゃあ。
Let's have a nice long bath, you and me.
お風呂でゆっくりしよう。お兄さん。
I'm here. I had to first wait for Yuzuki to arrive, and after a bit, I hear her voice on the other side of the door. Well, you see, Yuzuki says. So I'm wrong.
水
It's
着じゃ
just,
ないと
just feels so embarrassing when I'm not wearing a swimsuit, Yuzuki says. Oh. I feel her. It's okay, I'm naked here as well. That has nothing to do with my situation.
関係な
Oh, you have a point. Then, yeah, how about I turn the lights off? If it's all dark, I bet you won't feel as embarrassed.
なんだか
But that could lead to me slipping on the floor if I'm not too careful, Yuzuki says. Okay, then how about I close my eyes for the entirety of it all?
ます
I feel like I'd be making you slip and fall at some point if you did that. Very well, then how about I sink my head in the bathtub until you tell me that it's okay for me to look?
それこ
You'll
そ
run out of breath
お
before
兄ち
you
ゃん
do.
のチッ
How
プ
about
ス
you
タイ
just
ルを
close your eyes until she says it's okay? I can last for 5 minutes if I need to. Let me see if I have any other if you have any other options. Say Oni-chan, Yuzuki says. Yes?
な
I
んだか
actually feel like it's okay now, Yuzuki says. Wait, what?
お
I'm coming inside! No, he is coming inside. If you catch my drift. Yuzuki. I know it's not okay to enter while still wearing my bath towel, but Yuzuki says. She has the bath towel tightly wrapped around her, making light of her curves and her slim physique. I don't think you should enter the bathtub like that, no. This feels like I'm in some sort of show in a bathtub scene, you know? Yuzuki. Slowly rise up from the bathtub.
お兄ちゃんも裸だ
You're naked too, Oni-chan. He's just fucking like... Just fucking like T-posing it up. Told you.
恥ずかしい
Aren't you embarrassed? Probably not as much as you are right now, but kinda. Well, no, well, I'm naked in front of the girl I love, so I don't feel weirded out about this at all. Ah, yeah, that makes sense, Yuzuki says. That's why, you know. I approach her and give her a hug. She's smaller than expected, and her entire body fits between my arms just fine. Taking the towel off, okay, Yuzuki? Yeah, please undress me, Oni-chan, she says. I'm going to fucking beat someone over the head with a goddamn dough roller, or whatever the goddamn English name is. What's the English name? No, the goddamn German name is Nudelholz. Oh, hold on, right. I finished watching the episode there, so that real quick. Anyways, English. Rolling pin. There we go. I don't know why I sometimes just go full goddamn idiot. Oh yeah, I'm also tired of sin today, by the way, since I... Actually, how long did I sleep in the end? I slept around like 4 to 5 hours when I was woken up for food. Didn't actually eat any of the food since it was duck and I'm not a fan of duck. So I just ate like 2 goddamn pieces of bread with cream cheese on it. Then I proceeded to lay back down, fell asleep at roughly 3 maybe? Woke up at 6. So yeah, maybe like 7 hours of sleep. Actually, I did sleep a relatively long time, surprisingly. Huh. No excuse then, quite frankly. I don't know why I'm so tired then. Oh well. And then slowly but surely take off a bath towel. And she's naked. Doesn't take long for me to take it all off, and soon enough she's fully naked before me. I can't feel I'm being seen like this in a place with so much light, Yuzuki says. She's barely managed to utter as she stands still in place. Your body is beautiful, Yuzuki, Yukito says. I didn't need to say that here. I feel like this is already gonna be an H scene. Why am I still reading this out? I push her towards me and force a kiss. I'm so happy right now, Yuzuki says. After letting out a small sigh, she leans into me. Let's enter the bath. Yuzuki exhales in the surprised moment I wrap my arms around her.
こうやって
It's been a while since you've
後ろ
hugged me
から
from
ギュッ
behind like
て
this.
されるの
Reminds me of my childhood, Yuzuki says. It only has been a while. Long time. Brings you peace, though it's still kind of embarrassing. But I'm glad I was able to pull through and manage to enter, Yuzuki says. Thanks, Yuzuki. No one else wanted to enter. Wanted us to enter together in the first place. If anything, I should be the one thanking you, Oni-chan, Yuzuki says. Jen leans backwards, placing her weight over me. Now I can feel the silky touch of her skin. Yep, there's the boner. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I tightened the grip a little more than I should just now. It's fine, I actually like it this way, Yuzuki says. Sounds good, then we'll stay like this. What's up?
お兄ちゃんの体
Your body is so warm,
暑いね
Yuzuki says. And yours is cold by comparison. Maybe we should up the water temperature a little bit.
洗面所
Probably
で
somewhat cold because I stood
裸のま
still
まで
while
し
naked
ばら
out
く
in
じ
the
っと
open
して
after
た
you
から
took
かも
my towel off.
で
But
も
I'm sure I'll warm up soon
顔して
enough,
ると
Yuzuki
す
says.
ぐ
That makes sense.
お兄ちゃんの
Make
体
sure
で
your body warms mine
私の
up,
体は
Oni-chan.
温めるんだ
Hey,
よ
Yuzuki says. Have I ever told you how whenever you say cute things like those, you just make me fall in love with you even harder? Good, I want you to love me more, Oni-chan,
もっと
Yuzuki says.
私もお
I'm
兄ちゃ
falling
んの
harder
こ
and
と
harder for you as the days pass, so Yuzuki says.
好きって
I
いう
think
気
my
持
love
ち
for
だ
you
ったら
has to be the most prevalent feeling within me right now, Yuzuki says. Seems like we're on the same wavelength then.
うん
I can tell your
お
feelings
兄ちゃんの
too,
気持ちは
Oni-chan.
伝わ
I'm
ってる
pretty
よ
sure my feelings for you are stronger though, Yuzuki says. Now someone's being overconfident here.
だって
If
自信
anything
がある
of
んだ
that
もん
I'm sure of, Yuzuki says. She then turns around a little to look my way. She's smiling for what I can see. Yuzuki?
うん
Yes, Yuzuki says. She closes her eyes. As we slowly start kissing, I notice how Yuzuki is growing bolder by the second. Way more than usual. I'm so happy right now, Oni-chan, Yuzuki says. Can't remember the last time since we made out like this before.
お兄ちゃん
I'm
は
happy, Oni-chan, Yuzuki says. Obviously I am. I'd like us to stay like this forever. Yes, Yuzuki says.
あ
Oh, but if we stay here like this forever, we might end up getting dizzy because of the heat, Yuzuki says. That's true. We should also watch ourselves before we get out. Then how about you wash yourself first, Yuzuki says. I don't mind if you do it before me.
あ
Oh no, what should we do, Yuzuki says. Why are you so hesitating so much?
だ
I
って
just don't want to get away from you, Oni-chan. I'm in my sweet spot right now, Yuzuki says. But when I notice the pained look in her eyes, my heart skips a beat. How about we do it together then? Huh? Yuzuki says. That way we won't need to get separated.
えっと
So we'll wash each other,
それって
Yuzuki says. Pretty much. Wow, Yuzuki says. Embarrassed thinking about it? No, it's just not that. I'm not embarrassed at all, okay? Yuzuki says. Yes, so it's going to be normal for us to wash each other, Yuzuki says. I'm going to beat someone with a goddamn sledgehammer. Especially since we are also in a relationship now. Especially beating someone with a sledgehammer now. Yes, of course, Yuzuki says. Then Yuzuki says. Come on. I take her by the hand so we both leave the tub together.
向き合う
It's
と
pretty
恥ずか
embarrassing
しい
to
ね
have us face each other
Oni-chan.
like this, Yuzuki says. I suppose it is exciting to me in a way.
お兄ちゃん
You
も
are excited too, Yuzuki says. So much that I feel my chest is gonna explode. You? I pour her body soap over my hands and place it above her chest. You're excited beyond measure too, aren't you? Yukito says. I didn't need to say that one. I then slowly start washing her with my hands, creating some bubbles.
知ら
You
れちゃ
got
った
me, Yuzuki says.
さあ
And I'm doing it too. Take this! She places soap on her ass and starts spreading it over my shoulders and neck. We continue washing each other for a while after that. Feels so good when you touch me, Oni-chan, Yuzuki says. Same goes here.
洗いっこっ
Washing
て
each other like this feels kinda nice, Yuzuki says. Wait, that place, Yuzuki says. Gotta clean you up all the way.
そ
I
う
know, but...
だけ
Yuzuki says. Slowly move my hands downwards, start rubbing her breasts directly. Gotta make sure these are clean too. Place special focus on her. Okay. Yeah, this is going to transform into H-scene territory. Skipping now. Alright, I think they're done. However, I'm gonna keep up the screen just to be safe. We then wash each other for a second time and into a hot bath once more. Every year we've made it a point to have a day where we have a bath together, and today was this year's day. We're safe now, I feel. I think. I hope. After a long relaxing bath with Yuzuki, she's dressed.
お布団の中もあったかい。
We need the bathroom, and while we're still warm from the wet water, we enter the same bed. While we're inside, I can feel our heartbeats and breathing become one as we share it. Hopefully those cookies come out nicely whenever we get to them.
でも初めてだから失敗しちゃうかも。
Instead of talking about anything related to our relationship, we focus on everything else going on with our lives. Times like these I spend with her that feel extremely fun and enjoyable. Yeah, I don't think anyone in our group is very experienced at baking cookies in general.
そうだよね。私も初めて作ったブッシュドノエル、うまくいかなかったし。
Ah, that was tasty.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
That's the cake your father liked to make, wasn't it? My father hasn't touched a spatula in his life, so obviously I'm talking about her late father.
うん。小さい頃にお父さんが作ってくれたの。
You know, my guess is probably every Christmas. You know, but that's just my instinct talking. I can't tell for sure, except for the fact that Bush de Noel is literally a fucking Christmas log. That's the name. What kind of person was he?
クマさんみたいな人だった。
That's interesting.
お家でもよくケーキを作ってくれたよ。モンブランとかショコラケーキとか。私、お父さんが作ってるところを見るのが大好きだったな。よく飽きないわねってお母さんに何回も言われたけど、全然飽きなかった。
Would love to try some of his pastries.
ホロロの大きなケーキ屋さんとかホテルで働いていたから、もしかしたらお兄ちゃんも食べたことあるかも。
Huh, that's true. Sure hope so then.
うん、私も。
She flashes a smile.
お父さんは魔法使いなんだぞって言ってた。お父さんが作るお菓子はとっても美味しくて、食べるとどんなに落ち込んでる人も笑顔になるの。だから笑顔の魔法が使えるんだよ。ゆずきにもかけてあげるよって。
I'm sure that with enough practice, you'll be able to use that magic of his soon enough.
私なんて全然だよ。魔法だなんてそんな。
Wouldn't it be good to aim for that goal while you're practicing, though?
目標。うん、そうだね。ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。もっともっと、もっと美味しいブッシュドノエルを次は作るね。
Can't wait to have a taste of it. And then hug her and kiss her forehead, which is the closest thing a can kiss. Oh, did I stall you there?
うん。おでこちゅう、嬉しいよ。なんだか心がくすぐったいっていうか。
Which one do you prefer? This or normal kisses?
両方好き。
Okay then. And then kiss her on the lips. Then start patting her. While I do so, I close my eyes and slowly but surely drift to sleep. The nice warmth of Yuzuki in the bed sheets all around me.
今日は初めての調理です。なので、お話ししていた通り、初心者向けのクッキーを作りたいと思います。
Yuzuki then bows in front of everyone after giving her speech. Everyone is here except Nashiro, who has drama club activities. She says she's coming around at a later time now.
ゆずきちゃん、硬いよ。いつものメンバーなんだから、もっとリラックスだ。でも最初だから緊張しちゃって。今日はサブレアラポッシュというクッキーを作ろうと思います。サブレアラサブレアラポッシュ？型抜きして作るんじゃなくて、クリームを絞るようにして形を作るクッキーなんです。
焼き菓子の専門店で売ってるようなやつかしら。
We'll hand out the recipe to everyone now.
かわいいわね。これ、ゆずきちゃんが作ったの？
はい。手書きしてみました。
It would have been actually hilarious if he was actually the one who wrote it. Like, don't call my handwriting cute.
と言っても、私も初めて作るクッキーなので、一緒にやっていきましょう。
Oh, nice CG.
まずはボウルの中で材料を混ぜて、クッキーの生地を作ります。
You are safe today, Cactus. Yuzuki places herself in front of the table with the ingredients she and I bought together last Sunday, and after measuring them, places them in a bowl in front of her.
手際いいね、ゆずきちゃん。さすが。
However, I am somewhat disappointed in her. Because that's a whisk. A regular whisk. We need the tiny whisk. The tiny whisk rules all. Anyways.
ゆずきはよくお菓子を作るの？いえ、そんなに作ったことはないです。
I think I've only seen her baking like 10 times.
あら、そうなの？お菓子作りが好きって聞いてたから、もっといろいろ作ってるかと思ったわ。
You know how life is sometimes. My Misun and I converse. Yuzuki finishes mixing the ingredients on her end.
生地ができました。
ここから平たく伸ばして型抜きをするのが普通だけど、でもすごく柔らかいわね。ということは、
はい、この生地を絞り袋で円を描きながら絞り出すんです。おお、なるほどね。
なるほどね。
納得。
Looks like everyone's got the basics of how to make cookies. That's great.
やってみますね。
Looking extremely tense, Yuzuki then picks up a piping bag, now filled with batter, and starts wringing it out slowly but surely. We then all watch as she makes 3 circular-shaped cookies in succession.
できた。こんな感じです。めっちゃ形綺麗じゃん。お星様みたい。
この形のクッキー、お店で見たことあるわ。こうやって作ってたのね。
The cookies have circular shapes, but they have indentations to make them look like stars indeed. My mouth is already watering and they aren't even baked yet.
これは絞り技って言って、お菓子作りの基本スキルなんです。というわけで、ここからはみんなでやっていきましょう。
Actually, hold on. Let me look up the goddamn name of the cookies because I feel like I know what she's talking about, but I wouldn't know it by that name specifically. Sable à la poche. Which is already weird since there's sand. Oh yeah, it's just big. Apparently, like, an English name for it is, like, Viennese swirl. Fucking weird. Yeah, it is just... You know what, maybe if I look up the goddamn... Why does do things have to be so difficult? This is what you get for involving yourself with the French. We then all pass a piping bag with batter to everyone else and have them try making some cookies of their own.
これ意外とむずいね。
Well, there goes your star. It's more like a blob.
絞り袋の先端を持った方がうまく生地が出ます。あと、あんまり口金の位置が低いと逆に生地が潰れてしまうので。なるほど。はい、こんな感じかな。レスリーさんはどうですか？私はうまくいった。本当、とっても綺麗です。クッキーの生地で絵を描いているみたい。
At least cookies don't look as incredible as Yuzuki's, but they're pretty good nonetheless. Meanwhile, Mizune isn't having the same results.
キサラギさん。
Honestly, I find the shape of what she did hard to describe.
おお、この形は乙女が作っちゃいけないぜ。
Mizune.
こういうのは得意じゃないのよ。
一緒にやりましょう。
After Yuzuki helps Mizune and gives her some advice, everyone manages to make at least one cookie properly by the end of it all.
レスリーさんすごい。測ったみたいに形が同じ。ゆずきちゃん、あたしの進化を見てみるかい？いろんな形。
Hina made not only circular-shaped cookies, but also triangular and square and even star-shaped ones.
お兄ちゃんは？
Not sure about their size just yet, but I think I managed to make them circular enough. Some look more like ovals, but at least I tried. Well, considering I'm still assuming that what they're making is Spritzgebäck, which oval ones are normal. At least they don't look as bad as... well... Mizune?
何も言わないで。
Probably for the best. Yeah, we already know that he is the... he's the kitchen personnel in that relationship. Not surprising. What the fuck is this? Once we're done shaving the cookies, we turn our ovens to 180 degrees Celsius, and after 10 minutes the faint sweet aroma of the cookies permeates the room. Took less than an hour to make them in the end.
あっという間だったね。うん。楽しいと時間が経つの早いね。廊下まで漂う素敵な香り。クッキーできたんだ。ウェルカム、もみじさん。
Look at what the scent dragged in.
今ちょうど出来上がったところ。
Done with your club activities for the day?
うん。 ミーティングが終わったからこっちに来たんだ。
クッキーの匂いがするわ。
ももちゃん先生も鼻がいいな。ももかも一緒に。
どうせ私は料理部の顧問ですからね。
Oh, by the way, y'all already saw the announcement from Sekai Project. They're finally working on Wagamama High Spec Overclock. Now, there's only two fears that I have. The first fear is that similar to the last Modelsoft game that I translated, they for some reason only translated it in simple Chinese. My second fear is that even once it comes out, I won't be given the go-ahead to actually record the thing. So here goes hoping.
じゃあみんなで食べましょう。料理部で作った最初のお菓子です。
We place all the finished cookies on a plate and everyone gathers around it.
出来たてのクッキーだ。どれも美味しそう。これ本当に食べちゃっていいの？もちろんです。いっぱい作ったのでみんなで食べましょう。
それにしてもいろいろな形があるわね。
Oh no, she's gonna comment on Mizune's shapes.
さあ、ここでクイズです。誰が作ったのでしょうか？
正解したら食べられます。
はい。
Shouts Noshiro while raising her hand first.
この縦に長いちょっと変なのは部長さんだと思います。
She says while placing one of her hands on my shoulders.
ブブー、水葉さんでした。あれ？いや独創的でアーティスティックなクッキーですよね。
Backpedal, backpedal!
いいのよ。変な形でごめんなさい。
Yes. She is suffering. She may be smiling, but there's only pain behind that face.
はい、このカクカクで不格好なやつ、これこそ部長さんの仕業ね。
ブブー、あたしの初期作品だ。
あなた器用じゃない。
ちなみに後期作品はこれだ。あ、星の形しててかっこいい。
味はまあまあね。
正解しなくちゃ食べちゃダメって言ったのに。
いいじゃない、
みんなで食べようか。
そうね。責任持って自分が作ったのは食べるわ。
There's no need to take it so seriously.
実は水葉の作ったクッキーが気になっている。
I mean, they'll taste all the same for the most part. Like, the only difference it tastes is if, like, she made, like, one that's, like, instead of, like, this thickness has, like, fucking this thickness or something, so the inside is still fucking gooey or some bullshit. And not actually properly baked. But for the most part, all of them should taste the same since they were handed the batter. They didn't mix it themselves.
そうなの？
実は私もどんな感じかなって気になってるんだ。てなわけでこれもあらいい。
Nina starts swiping one of Mizune's creations and everyone else follows suit.
どれも美味しいね。でも私の端の方が焦げてしまってる。ほんとだ。私のも歯ごたえがまばらなのがある。絞った量が均等じゃなかったから焼きムラができたんだと思うの。
薄い部分は焦げやすいってことね。
I had the same issue. Some parts of my cookies were thinner than others, and they came out a little burnt, making the cookie somewhat bitter and kind of dry. The shape greatly changed its taste as well.
だからこその技術なのね。
ゆずきちゃんのは全部美味しいよ。どこで練習したの？その練習は あまりしてないです。
あら、そうなの？なのになんでこんなに上手なのかしら。
練習はしていないけど、ずっと見ていたからかも。
見ていた？
お父さんがパティシエだったから、いろいろなお菓子を作るのを見ていました。
お父さん？
Beth then turns her attention to me, looking confused. She doesn't mean my father. Yuzuki's talking about her late father. Bethlehem turns her gaze down, looking sad.
気にしないでください。お父さんが亡くなったのはもうずいぶん前ですし、それよりも、もし上手にお菓子作りができたのがお父さんの影響だったら嬉しいです。
ゆずき。
As Yuzi smiles, Bethlehem rushes to where she is and gives her a big hug.
ベスリーさん？
ゆずきの中にお父さんがいる。それはとても素晴らしいこと。
Look at them. Solidarity and dead parents. That is actually kind of funny. Someone like tried to point out like, oh yeah, it's kind of interesting that when it comes to the characters in this game, out of the 6 characters, which includes the main character, half of them come from like completely normal, healthy households, while the other ones come from not completely healthy households, because like, you know, Bethely's mom is dead, Yuzuki's dad is dead, and the MC's parents are divorced. And I just sit there like, I know what you mean, but what it makes it sound like is like, oh yeah, one of them has both parents alive, the other doesn't have both parents, and sorry to say, but Maria still lives, you know? Also, whenever I talk about Maria now, all I can think of is fucking, you know, just fucking ending Benny. Everyone looks at them with a smile on their faces. Anyway, after that we kept eating the cookies and chatting until time comes to close and leave. We talked about what kind of pastry we should make next, which baking skills we would like to practice, and any pastry shops that caught our attention lately. We're all focusing on what we should do next as one. In a way, it just feels like when we were in the one-room class back in middle school. What matters most for me is how Yuzuki is smiling here and having fun. Just like she was back then. So yeah, our first baking day ended successfully and without any issues. I'm gonna call this part baked. Partially because I sure wish I was baked right now, since I had to endure that goddamn bath scene. Probably would have been easier to endure if I was baked. The days pass as we keep doing cooking club activities, which I've been finding to be way more enjoyable than what I initially anticipated. Today we're practicing how to make flowers out of buttercream.
こうやって絞り器を動かしながら波を描くみたいにして、あ、本当に花びらになってる。ゆずきちゃん集中してるから。
綺麗。はあ、器用ね。
これを一枚一枚横に重ねて広げて、できた。クリームの花だ。おいしそう。
食べるのがもったいないくらいね。私もやってみたい。
Jesus Christ, they keep multiplying.
はい、次は皆さんでやってみましょ
We ended up finding enough activities to keep ourselves occupied without the need to bake things. It's a relaxed atmosphere since the club is made up of friends, so I'm sure Yuzuki is finding the experience to be enjoyable as well. As summer starts settling in, the snow completely melts. That's when something important happens to the club members. The air in the room feels heavy and no one seems to want to speak up. I'm thinking that at this rate it'd become a mime club. Hina finally breaks the ice.
やばい。
I think pretty much everyone else is thinking the same thing right now. Everyone gained weight.
十分。いや、これは致命的ね。
Yep, everyone gained weight.
私もこれは深刻な問題だよ。
Hina then continues, a quivering voice barely hearable.
プラス2キロ。
Yep, there we go. Fucking knew it. You think you fucking slick, you think you fucking smart, you think you fucking creative? I saw that coming from a fucking mile away. Piss off. I can't fucking hit anything with this. Cardboard is actually so goddamn thin. You literally can't fucking hit anything with it. Well, unless I like pull. I might be able to. Nope. Not like that. Nope. Doesn't work. Oh well. Can't even spear throw the damn thing. Well, now it fucking works all of a sudden and jumps back. Come on, go back to where you were. Return from whence you came, wench! I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. But hey, that's what you come here for, isn't it? Yep, everyone got fatter.
いやいや、ちょっとほっぺがふくよかになったかなとか。お腹周りが少し気になる。稽古前の柔軟体操がちょっと苦しいの。
いつもより運動量を増やしてどうにか体重をキープしてるわ。
少し食べるのをセーブする？ゆずきは増えていないように見える。
But yeah, she has very heated exercise with her brother every day.
そうね。特に変わってないわね。
どういう原理？もしかして食べても太らないのがパティシエのスキル？
Her body probably has a faster metabolism.
ってか、うらやましい。ごめんなさい。
Let's all calm down. We all knew what we were getting into the moment we decided to join this club.
あなたは体重増えた？
Don't think so. In fact, I think that going around town all the time to buy ingredients for the activities has made it so I've lost weight, most likely.
この兄弟おかしいだろ。お菓子の世界の資格だ。
Yeah, anyways, I was expecting something like this to happen eventually, which is why I prepared this thing in advance. I then pull a TVD from my
お姉
bag.
ちゃん、それは？
そう、ダンスエクササイズね。
昔流行ったなんとかブートキャンプってやつ？みんなでカロリー消費しようってことだね。
That's on you girls. This is a documentary about a patissier. One day I saw it being broadcast on TV, so I recorded it so we could watch it later.
お兄ちゃん、そんなの撮ってたんだ。
I didn't record at home because it would have been a little difficult since, you know, everyone knows at this point that Yuzuki's father was a patissier and that he passed away some years ago. That's why I tried to avoid watching any sort of program related to pastries, cakes, or sweets in general at home since Yuko is there, and I don't want to bring up painful memories for her.
いいわね。見ましょう。お菓子を食べなければ過度な運動をする必要もないわ。
食休み兼
You still need
お
to
勉強
exercise.
ってところかな。
You still need to exercise. Thanks, everyone. Okay, let's watch it then. And then insert the DVD into the DVD player attached to the room's TV. Once I do, the thumbnail of the program shows its name.
My favorite パティシエ？
Yeah, the title brought back memories of the one-room class, so that's why I decided it'd be nice. Brings me back the memories of back when we did that presentation about our favorite thing.
確かに似てる。これはきっといい番組だ。
I actually recorded the program, but never watched it before, so I'm hoping it's good. Press the play button.
さて始まりました。マイ・フェイバリット・パティシエ。今週はどんなパティシエが登場するのでしょうか。
On the bottom part of the screen, the original date of the recording is displayed along with a disclaimer saying that the program is being rebroadcast.
私の小さい頃だね。
Oh, it's her dad! It's her dad. Confirmed. It's gonna be her dad. Maybe it'll be a little too old then.
最新の調理器具を使わない分、パティシエの技術が勉強になるんじゃない？
It'll be her dad. Good thing you didn't watch it with fucking Yuko around. It'll be that's gonna be her dad.
はい、そうだと思います。
Okay, then let's keep watching. The gist of the program is that there's a main host, and every week they invite a famous patissier to the show.
今週のパティシエはイタリアンスイーツの魔法使いと呼ばれた白石隆治さんです。
Picture of the man is then displayed on screen. He's in his 30s and he's holding some sort of trophy while smiling. I assume he won some sort of competition. I can hear Yuzuki's whisper for a moment, but stay silent, keep watching. The screen changes to a kitchen where the man is stretching some kind of mask with a hook. He has a cool looking beard and a smile on his face. Suddenly the mask turns from white to one that has the 7 rainbow colors in it.
この美しい飴細工こそがまさに白石さんの武器なのです。
The man then starts to skillfully cut the dough, creating beautiful candies that look like jewels. One looks like a sapphire, while another one looks like a rugged emerald. It's just a few motions of his hands. He turns the remaining mass into threads and he layers one on top of the other over and over again.
すげえ。てか、溶けてる飴って熱くないのかな？
Yuzuki seems to have completely ignored Hina's question. Instead, she's entranced by what she's watching.
白石さんはイタリアのローマで修行し、若手パティシエ国際コンクールジュニアワールドパティスリーコンペティションで優勝。帰国後はポロロ市の大手専門店クラブリエールの支店長となり、次々と美しいスイーツを生み出します。クラブリエールは透明なガラスの向こうで多くのパティシエがケーキ作りをしている姿が見られる人気店。そこでさらに磨かれた技術はシュガージュエリーと呼ばれ、デザイン性に優れているものとして有名です。
As the host explains it on screen, we see one of those patissiers creating those sugar jewels with amazing
ポロ
skill.
ロ在住のパティシエさんなのね。
じゃあ会いに行ってお話を聞けたりするんじゃない？
Nope, not anymore.
お菓子作りのアドバイスもらえるかもしれない。
Everyone's faces light up as they slowly realize that this man lives in the same place as we do. Yuzuki stays silent though. She has her eyes glued to the TV screen and can see she's on the brink of tears. What's wrong, Yuzuki?
お父さん。
What? The words make everyone sink in silence. Is that man your dad?
うん。お父さん。
She nods while keeping her eyes to on the screen. We'll stay silent after that, obviously. I didn't know her father was the one who would appear in this. What an unfortunate coincidence. Oh, the episode I could have chosen. Why did I have to record the one that featured her dad? I'm sorry, Yuzuki. Let's watch a different episode of this another day, okay? And then get the remote control to turn the TV off, but Yuzuki stops before I do. Yuzuki.
このまま痛い。
Her hand is holding mine, but I can feel it trembling. Her eyes are still focused on the screen, though. She has her full attention placed on her father, Shiraishi Takaharu, as he keeps making wonders with that candy while wearing his uniform.
僕はパティシエは魔法使いだと思うんです。美味しいお菓子を食べると、どんなに落ち込んでいる人も笑顔になれるし、疲れていても、たった一かけらのチョコで幸せな気持ちになれるでしょ。お菓子は人を笑顔にする魔法で、優れたパティシエは魔法使いなんですよ。
His words remind me of what Yuzuki told us. They're exactly the same. Those are the words of someone who's not only is a professional creating those sweets, but of someone who cares about those who eat them.
笑顔にする。
Yuzuki's now crying, tears running down her cheeks. After that short exposition, Yuzuki's dad starts talking about a new sweet he
魔法を
created.
使うコツ？それは食べてほしい人のことを思い浮かべて作ることですかね。こんな風に笑ってくれるだろうなって。僕はやっぱり娘の顔ですね。
Now she's crying even harder than before. But she doesn't even try to wipe her tears from her eyes. She can't take her eyes off the TV
こ
for
の
a
ブッシュド
second.
ノエルを食べた時の顔がね、もう最高の笑顔でした。娘はこれが一番好きみたいですね。
While he's being interviewed, he has a sample of the cake beside him. The cake log is practically a piece of art decorated with candies shaped like snowflakes all around it. So that's why Yuzuki loves the bûche de Noël, because of her father.
でもこのレシピは企業秘密ですから、娘が大きくなったら教えようと思います。
He then flatters a bright smile. After that, the camera pans over the bûche de Noël he made, and the program ends right after. We all stay silent for a while after that, not knowing what to say. You know that I should be the one to break the ice somehow, but I don't have a clue of how to proceed. Using his hand, which was holding mine tightly up until now, loosens up and I slowly let it go.
すごいね、お父さん。
In the end, she's the one who speaks up first.
大切なことをお父さんが教えてくれた気がする。
She then wipes her tears, and after that, she looks at us. Her gaze is not a sad girl, but that of a resolute woman.
お菓子作りは笑顔を作ることと同じなんだね。
Yuzuki.
お兄ちゃん、お父さんに合わせてくれてありがとう。
As long as you found some strength in watching the video, that's all I could ask for, really. And in she comes! Oh my god! It's Hinata with a steel chair! Out of nowhere!
ひなたちゃん、たくさんお菓子作ろう。めっちゃ作ろう。体重なんてどうでもいいから作りまくろう。ゆずきと一緒に作るお菓子は私たちも笑顔になる。うんうん。実はね、料理部のお菓子を食べた後ってすっごくいい笑顔のお芝居ができるんだ。辛い練習もここのお菓子のことを思い出せば頑張れるわ。みんな。
Magic's already taken an effect on us, Yuzuki.
お兄ちゃん、ありがとう。
Yuzuki then starts crying once more, but this time she's smiling as well. Wholesome. Really nice and wholesome.
今日はびっくりしたな。急にお父さんが出てくるんだもん。私の記憶の中と同じだった。小さい頃にずっと見てた。くしゃくしゃって笑う感じ。
Think about it, I suppose he had to come out on TV once or twice. He was famous after all.
あれ、もしかして私、小さい頃にあの番組見たことあるかも。
Barely remember it, but I feel like I watched it with Mom and Dad back then, all while we ate his bûche de Noël. Remember how fluffy and sweet it was?
すごく美味しかった。
He had to leave the recipe somewhere, but where? Maybe if I went to the same place he used to work, I could find it.
今の私には早いかな。
I'd like to become good enough to be able to make it one day, though, and I want Onichan to eat it. That's gotta be the route finale. Her figuring out the goddamn recipe or something. And Mom as well.
お母さん、まだケーキ嫌いかな。
I remember when Dad died, he collapsed while on the job and never woke up after that. Don't think it had to do it all with his job. There had to be something else for him to collapse. But nevertheless, Mom never had cake ever again. Actually, she's been actively avoiding any sort of sweets.
料理部に入ったことはお母さんに言ったけど、
But I haven't told her that we're focusing on pastries in it.
いつかちゃんと言えるといいな。
Cakes have this magic about them, one that makes others smile.
食べてほしい人の笑顔を思い浮かべて作る。
Though I can't make you smile with my sweets, Dad, I'll make everyone in the club smile. Oni-chan too, and most of all,
お母さん、
Want things to be like they were before, all of us having some cake while smiling together. Want Mom to be spellbound with the magic of sweets, so she can smile like she did back then once more. For that to happen, there are still a lot of things I need to learn, remember, and study. Which is why I have this book about sweets in front of me.
頑張ろう。
As I start reading the book, I promised to myself. One day I'll make you all smile with my magic. Burn the witch! She's using magics! Foul magics! Oh hey, it's my birthday! There's only one day a week when we bake things as an activity, so it's no wonder everyone teems with excitement the day before. There's one more day for us to enjoy some bacon action, followed by taste testing the sweets. Oh, shame. No cake on my birthday. I'll be completely fucking honest, I zoned out enough to forget that my own birthday IRL is actually in 2 days. Like, I've been so fucking stressed about my cousin's wedding this Saturday. Because that's the entire reason why I needed to go to the barber. You know, get a haircut before the goddamn wedding. But yeah, that's the entire reason why I'm so goddamn stressed about that shit. Because, like, I still need a goddamn appointment with the barber this week at some point. And yeah, and even then, I literally still have a shift on Saturday, so I'll have to work. So the fucking ceremony for them will start at 1. I have to start working at 3. And then after I'm finally done with work, I essentially just show up for the last 2 hour or 2 for the goddamn festivities. It's gonna be fucking fun. Bethany asks, clearly excited. Mizune wanted us to make chocolate donuts, so that's the plan.
甘くて濃厚で美味しくてヘルシーなのを作りたいんだって。それは欲張りな要求。
Mizuha Yukito-Route Yukito says that's bullshit.
欲張り。そうね。欲張りだわ。でも料理部なら美味しさのその先を求めて研究をするべきじゃないかしら。
水葉さんのその気持ちはとてもよくわかる。特に納得。そうだよね。美味しい以外にも笑顔になれる方法はあるよね。
So Yuzi is in agreement too.
でもそんな都合のいいドーナツなんて作れんの？うん。作るときに油を使わない焼きドーナツとか、生地をおからで作ったりとか、いろいろレシピはあるよ。あるのね。
Yuzune's eyes are practically gleaming with excitement.
はい。もうレシピも用意しています。
Which means that today we'll have to buy the ingredients on our way back home.
今日は私が手伝おっか？いつも先輩にばっか任せて悪いし。
Considering the stuff I'm buying is quite heavy, I don't think it's bad for me, of me to be the one taking care of it.
一緒に持てば重さ半分じゃん。私もついてるから大丈夫だよ、ひなたちゃん。そう？
Well, Yuzuki's the one who came up with the recipe, so it'd be best if she comes with me to see what ingredients to get. She'll know which things to use better than I will.
なるほど。つまり兄弟水入らずを邪魔するな。
What?
そんなことないよ、ひなたちゃん。邪魔なんて思ったことないよ。ゆずきちゃん、焦りすぎじゃね。そんなことないよ。
She's made things even worse.
でも材料を買いに行くのが大変だったらいつでも言って。さあ料理部の仲間なんだから2 二人にばっかり大変なことを背負わせないぜ。
I was sure to ask for help if I needed. Promise. Looking at all my friends as we band together like this really brings a smile on my face. Actually, I'm like really curious. What's the actual like heights of these girls? I don't know why I'm suddenly curious about that. In Haruka. Does it even show the fucking height? Yeah, it's 158 on Hinata. It's 160 on Bethany. 161 on Mizuha. 153 on Momiji. And 147 on Yuzuki. Oh my fucking god, she is minuscule. Why Yuzuki so small though? Why is she so small though? I don't actually remember how tall I am right now. Always forget. Also, I said 2 days. It must be like 3 days, since it's already like 30 minutes into the new date. So, I'll have my birthday on Thursday. So if I were to record today, because I don't have to work today after all, by which I mean like tomorrow, technically tomorrow. If I don't actually have to work on Tuesday and decide to record then that video would go up when I have my birthday. So either way, next video, it would have been my birthday already. Anyways. Amongst them, Mizuna seems to be particularly excited about it.
チョコドーナツ。たくさん食べても大丈夫なチョコドーナツ。
Looks like she's already thinking of tomorrow. I'll leave her be. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.